27 game, Michael, going to the second quarter.
Well, I like what the bench did, too, in the bottom part of that first quarter. Did a good job of just kind of helping the Thunder regain their offense. How about that? That's another play you've already seen. Again, over from J-Dub to Harden.
7 games, but it's been there all year.
Yeah, those two guys got a nice connection, too. That's what the Thunder missed when he was out. There's that other extra guy on the floor when Shea goes off that can help facilitate the offense. That's why he was picked as an all-star this season, folks. As T.J. McConnell hits that little midi that he likes to hit.
I remember watching T.J. McConnell when he was at Arizona. It's remarkable. He's been in the league 10 years now, undrafted. And he's just really carved out a career for himself. Impressive for a player. He's not tremendously athletic, and is 6'1". McConnell, now his speed, lost the handle. Caruso's on him. A swoop. And he easily wins. McConnell didn't even get up there. And the Thunder win the possession. J-Dub bouncing off the Siakam. Outside Caruso. Couldn't find a crack. The Thunder will have to reset. J-Dub got around Nesmith. Left hand. Hartenstein flying in for the rebound. And it got taken away. Shepherd quickly up the floor. Trying to distribute. McConnell, quick pass. Siakam. He's going to get fouled.
Thunder sitting on 7 attempts.
Score big. That one bounces in. Game is Rick Carlisle on the sideline for Indiana in his second stint with the Pacers. J-Dub. Pacers been keeping him out of the lane so far. Tough fadeaway. That's a shot that he likes to make, but J-Dub.
Just better offense that time by J-Dub. Just taking his time. Got him down deep and just shot right over the top.
McConnell again. There's a dive for it. Now they got numbers. The kick out, the shooter, Shepherd, corner, no. And Jones streaks in, trying to start it. J-Dub up the floor, attacking Siakam off balance. Still somehow able to get the spin.
And Carlisle, for his point, he said he was kind of flummoxed at all of the different things that you have to do against the Thunder defensively. He said eventually, you're going to have to put 2 on the ball.
Who's your primary ball handler, and he's a big enough defender, as Nick was pointing out, to be able to guard Siakam, who's a terrific scorer and player in this league.
Limited shot clock, and still on the drive is a score, and that is Nesmith coming off the jump ball.
That's a tough one-legged finish going to the baseline. Nesmith just showing you his skill set.
Pacers had 2 players there for the rebound, McConnell and Shepherd, and it leads to a second effort shot. In and out, no good. Thunder trailed the first 3 quarters of that game in December before finally figuring it out. There's another deflection. Something the Thunder do better than any team in the NBA.
Dylan Jones getting that deflection. Did a good job. Again, the Thunder moving the basketball.
Joe, nice pass underneath. Jones twirls around.
Okay, it was close.
Had it in one hand.
Man, I'm trying to get that down. Man.
Got it wiped out. Got it wiped out.
T.J. McConnell at the same spot.
McConnell now in year number 6 with Indiana. J-Dub trying to get a little speed outside Jones. Teed up for the 3. No good. We're able to figure things out against the Pacers. Rick Carlisle's going to throw a bunch of different stuff at you. Rick Carlisle, excellent coach, won that title with Dallas in 2011. McConnell again, just such a savvy player, knowing exactly what he wants to do with the basketball.
And he's got freedom, to make those kind of plays. Physical too. Just let him play a little bit. I like that.
Joe on the fadeaway off the pass. There's another assist. And Isaiah just step back 3, that time in the mid-range.
Beautiful move by a 3-point shooter.
And the assist to Hartenstein. First assist for a center in OKC history. Now he's got the rebound. Outlet pass J-Dub. 1-on-2. J-Dub full-headed steam, and he goes right to the cup and still.
If not already, he's having a terrific season. They'll be here next week, folks.
There's another reflection and a steal. Joe again, head of steam. Nobody slows him down.
To just 4 for the Pacers, a massive advantage. As the Thunder are giving the Pacers in transition, a dose of the dose.
One way to attack this Indiana defense. The ball kicked back out to Toppin. Drives on to Wallace. Almost lost it inside. Shepherd has to get it up. Too strong on the three, and the long rebound out to Joe. But there's three Pacers back. Thunder defense starting to really crank it up here, Mike, in the second quarter. Indiana has been stuck.
Well, they're doing a good job of getting out in transition and getting those early buckets so the Pacers can't set up that zone defense that packs the paint.
Toppin trying to turn the corner and does.
He's shamed in the league. I thought he was just a high riser. You know, like a Kenny Walker out of Kentucky who played for the Knicks. But man, he's really rounded out his game. He's got that kind of move. He's shooting the three as well.
From J-Dub, but the shot clock didn't reset. There's only 5 seconds. J-Dub with some space, trying to drive on Turner. Left hand, went up for it. Might have lost it on the way up. And Toppin, one of those players, Mike, you're talking about the Knicks. That's where he started his career out of date. As Walker able to maneuver his way inside toward a postseason. That'll be starting up in April, but 8 games after tonight. And starts to get toward the final stretch. Wallace went for that lollipop, left and short. Coming out of the timeout, Halliburton. That time he comes up a little short of the three. Had 3 in the first quarter. Kenrich fires it inside. Dort went for the jam, and Toppin got. As SGA is back out on the floor. The Thunder right now just missing shots here in the second quarter.
Game's kind of slowed down a little bit for both teams. Under 5 minutes to go.
How about Kenrich Williams? He was back
underneath.
Sid Menace with his shot blocking ability, but also 40% of the season. As Indiana goes back on top. With 4.5 to go in the first half. SGA sees a crowd outside of Wallace. That's good from the outside. Kaysen Wallace with the throw.
Collapsing his man on the drive, kicking it out to Kaysen, who just stayed disciplined to keep that spacing.
I can imagine the things John Stockton used to do to try to create advantage.
Absolutely.
And not just with those bony elbows on the screens. SGA trying to get loose. The three, no. Hartenstein looked like he was in.
Crack at it now.
Shea spins it. Knocked out by France as SGA. 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. Into double digits with 10.
Also teammates with Lou Dort as well, another Canadian men's national team member, along with Shea.
Floating pass. Turner squares up, and there's Kenrich Williams again, right on his backside. Turner rushed the shot.
Did a good job of not allowing him to get that dribble to improve it. How about this? My goodness. If you're going to double up Shea, he is always willing to give up that basketball early and trust his teammates first.
Commands so much attention. Knows what he wants to do with it, as Neesmith no good from 3 as it took a peek.
Pacers in the line heavily on that three-point shot. That's 19 dunks this year.
Wasn't pretty against Tennessee.
Yeah, it's just that
all these guys watching their alma maters go at it.
I think it's great too.
Halliburton, that's a tough step back. And another miss for him from behind the arc. Kenrich Williams. A little bit of speed as Hartenstein. What a pass underneath. But Dort didn't have the angle, didn't want to try the layup. Instead, he'll try the 2. The high archer in the mid-range. Mark Daigneault actually discussed this about Dort and his.
I mean, my goodness, man. It's a lot of energy that it takes to play defense against some of the game's most lethal scorers, and then go down on the other end and do what he just did offensively. He has certainly earned the respect of a lot of players who said, there's one guy I don't want to play against, it's Lou Dort.
And SGA! Dort coming in. Confidence, 8 points in the game. Turner not going to get it. The slam attempt by Nesmith.
Oh, he got way up there. Timed it perfectly.
SGA, looked like the timing of that three was off. Line drive shot, left it a little bit short. Off shooting first half for SGA, 2 out of 9. But the Thunder still with an 11-point lead. Halliburton's going to get the call.
Thoughts on that question? I just don't know.